CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Brad spoke about momentum. On this tour, you've obviously built it up, and before that with England. How important is it going into the tournament to have it?
I think what was important tonight is that we got a cricket game. We've done some pretty good practice over the last week or so because of the weather, but it was good just to get put under pressure, even though it was only six over. It was good to be put under pressure, have to score 16 runs in the last over. Our bowlers to be put under pressure at different stages. So there's nothing like a match, and no matter how short it is, that's better than any net session.
What did you make? Obviously you had the gloves, but what did you make of the field, sand traps out there?
The ground was fine. The wicket was a very, very good wicket. The groundsman's done a very good job to get it up to a standard to play. It was a bit hard to take off, but once you took off and got going, you were fine. So they've done a very good job to get the surface up to entertain the crowd, because we were very impressed with what the crowds, they stayed around and wanted to see some sort of cricket. So it was it was very pleasing from our point of view, and I dare say the South Africans, that we could put on a bit of a show for the crowd.
You look at the South African team, obviously they're missing, or they've lost a lot of very senior players recently. What did you make of them?
It's not for me to worry about. We've got our own campaign to get ready for, and it's not for me to worry about how they've got to rebuild.
Is this the best 2020 batting order you can remember being in?
I think we've got a lot of power, and we've got a lot of flexibility. So which is exciting going into a World Cup. We've got a really good mix, I think, in this squad. I don't know if it's the best team or not. We'll see after we play the tournament, but it's definitely got a lot of flexibility in it, and I think it's structured the way where we've got a lot of senior players and some younger players to complement each other, and I think the selectors have done a very, very good job on picking the squad.
You've opened for the Sixers in the past. How did you find the closing role tonight?
I've enjoyed it. I've done that mainly for Australia in one-day cricket and 2020. It's a role I enjoy. And it was good to get back out there for 8 balls with Hodgie. I think our role is to make sure we close the game out well, and that's the role we've been given, and it's an enjoyable one. No need to get up the order when we've got power hitters at what we've got there at the moment.
Age 39, you're impressed with how much you cleared the rope at the end there?
I don't think it's a shock to anyone. I think he's been doing that for a long time now, and he just brings a calmness to the dressing room. And tonight was good. It was good to see him back in the Australian colours, and he deserved that tonight. He deserved to whack a couple over the rope and win man of the match for 8 balls he faced. It was good. It was, as I said before, we've had a lot of nets and we've had to make do with the weather, and it was just good to get a bit of our competitive juices running.
There's been a lot of rain in the 2020 series, and similar with Potch before the Test series. Do you think there's any parallels there? The far from ideal preparation before 2 big events.
Yeah, I think the one thing with us, it doesn't worry us. We can only control what's in front of us, and that's been a lot of puddles at the moment. So there's no point worrying too much about it. We've just got to get the most out of what we can. And it was the same at the start of the Test series. It's not something that you worry about. You just find a solution and you get on with it. If you spend the time kicking cans and worry about it, you miss 2 days training. So this group's doesn't worry. Things like that don't worry us too much, and certainly doesn't worry our coach and staff. We just got to find a way to make sure we can keep getting better. And tonight was a great example of that. Just to get those 6 overs and play a little bit under pressure was good practice.